Hi, I'm David Allen with TipsyTexan.com and Cat's Coffee. It's hot outside, so this time of year we drink our coffee over ice, but it's not as simple as just pouring hot coffee over ice. You got to know some technique. My personal favorite is the toddy process, or the cold brew, so that's what we're going to start with. This is also probably the most common process. So you take about a quarter pound of coarse ground coffee and you put it in some kind of container. I like to use a French press because it's got a built-in strainer. You can do this in a pickle jar, you can do it in a bucket, you can do it in a bowl. Basically you just need coarse ground coffee, and then I'm going to take filtered water. Since coffee is mostly water, water is a very important ingredient, so I use filtered water, but you don't have to use filtered water. I've got about a quart of water and I've got about a quarter pound of coffee. Just going to give it a little stir to make sure that everything is wet. And then I'm going to put the lid to my French press on here to cover it, but I'm not going to press it, okay? Basically, this is going to sit here for about 12 hours. I'm going to strain it out, and what I'm going to be left with is a concentrate. You can pour it on ice, dilute it with water, and that's your cold brew coffee. We've got 4 1/4 ounces of kind of medium fine grind coffee that we're going to put in the filter. And then I've got some filtered water that I brought to the boil, and it's come off the boil now, so we are going to just sort of slowly drizzle it on here. And you notice right at first when you put the hot water onto the coffee, it creates what's called a bloom, where it kind of blooms up like that. The fresher the coffee, the more of a bloom you're going to get. And slowly it's just going to start trickling down into the carafe. And what's cool about this method is that it chills it as soon as it hits it. So the cappuccino is 1 ounce of lemon-infused agave nectar. You could also use a non-infused agave nectar, or you could use simple syrup. 1 ounce of that. You also want equal parts lemon juice. And then we're going to do 2 ounces of the cold brew coffee concentrate that we made in the iced coffee section. Ice filled shaker, we're going to give it a very vigorous shake. You'll notice that it comes out kind of looking like a Guinness. That's the cappuccino. Look at that, isn't that awesome? Kind of starts falling like a stout. It's a coffee drink, but it has this really sweet lemony zing. It's awesome. It's the most refreshing cold coffee you'll ever taste.